Y'all, divinely grateful risings. How are y'all doing this morning? I hope you're having a fantastic morning. Welcome to this morning's child. I don't know what we're gonna call it. We are reading Genesis. We're reading the Bible, y'all. We're reading the Bible. I don't know what Patrick got. I don't even know the whole plan for this, but I know if he said, "Come on here and read this word," that's what we're gonna do. So we are in Genesis. We are in Genesis. We're on Genesis chapter 4. So all to do it, let's get to it. We talking about Cain and Abel this morning, okay? Cain and Abel, Genesis chapter 4. Now Adam had sexual relations with his wife Eve, and she became pregnant. When she gave birth to Cain, she said, "With the Lord's help, I have produced a man." Later, she gave birth to his brother and named him Abel. When they grew up, Abel became a shepherd while Cain cultivated the ground. When it was time for the harvest, Cain presented some of his crops as a gift to the Lord. Abel also brought a gift, the best portions of the firstborn lambs from his flock. The Lord accepted Abel and his gift, but he did not accept Cain and his gift. This made Cain very angry, and he looked dejected. "Why are you so angry?" the Lord asked Cain. "Why do you look so dejected? You will be accepted if you do what is right. But if you refuse to do what is right, then watch out. Sin is crouching at the door, eager to control you, but you must subdue it and be its master." One day, Cain suggested to his brother, "Let's go out into the fields." And while they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Afterward, the Lord asked Cain, "Where is your brother? Where is Abel?" "I don't know," Cain responded. "Am I my brother's guardian?" But the Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are cursed and banished from the ground, which has swallowed your brother's blood. No longer will the ground yield good crops for you, no matter how hard you work. From now on, you will be a homeless wanderer on the earth." Cain replied to the Lord, "My punishment is too great for me to bear. You have banished me from the land and from your presence. You have made me a homeless wanderer. Anyone who finds me will kill me." The Lord replied, "No, for I will give a sevenfold punishment to anyone who kills you." Then the Lord put a mark on Cain to warn anyone who might try to kill him. So Cain left the Lord's presence and settled in the land of Nod, east of Eden. The descendants of Cain. Cain had sexual relations with his wife, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Then Cain founded a city which he named Enoch after his son. Enoch had a son named Irad. Irad became the father of y'all know, I don't know how to say this. Mehujael. Mehujael became the father of Methushael. Methushael became the father of Lamech. Lamech married two women. The first was Ada, and the second was Zillah. Ada gave birth to Jabal, who was the first of those who raised livestock and live in tents. His brother's name was Jubal, the first of all who played the harp and flute. Lamech's other wife, Zillah, gave birth to a son named Tubal-Cain. He became an expert in forging tools of bronze and iron. Tubal-Cain had a sister named Naamah. One day Lamech said to his wives, "Ada and Zillah, hear my voice. Listen to me, you wives of Lamech. I have killed a man who attacked me, a young man who wounded me. If someone who kills Cain is punished 7 times, then the one who kills me will be punished 77 times." The birth of Seth. Adam had sexual relations with his wife again, and she gave birth to another son. She named him Seth, for she said, "God has granted me another son in place of Abel, whom Cain killed." When Seth grew up, he had a son and named him Enosh. At that time, people first began to worship the Lord by name. Now, listen, y'all. First of all, Padre God, I love you with my whole heart. Okay. These, these names in the Bible, Methuselah, Methuselah, you know what? Okay, I was just saying, Patrick, I love you, but um, so Genesis chapter 4, y'all, Genesis chapter 4. And this is something that I didn't know as I've read the Bible and just doing different Bible studies. And y'all, the land of Canaan, um, this is where this originated from, right? Cain, of course, killed his brother, but as we also child Padre God say, look, you don't do what you thinking about doing. God literally came in and started talking about and telling Cain, I know what you finna get ready to do. Sin is crouching at your door. Don't do it. Don't do it. And Cain didn't listen. He was mad because he felt like he didn't receive the rewards, the recognition, the same things that, or the you know what I'm saying, from God that Abel had received message. So he got in his feelings, right? He got in his feelings, and his anger took over him, and he did something that he shouldn't have done, because he felt like the Lord had blessed with, like, the Lord was happy with Abel's gift. Well, why you ain't happy with mine? Why you ain't? And that, a lot of times, y'all, child, that'll put us in these feelings of, and we still deal with this now, y'all. The Bible gives us the everything we need for stuff we dealing with within ourselves, within our lives right now. Feeling rejected, and that's what they said, dejected. I never heard that word before. I was just saying I had never heard it. And so, and y'all, let me just tell y'all, when I started reading the Bible, my first Bible was not the what is this? The NLT, it was the NIV. So I was just saying. But anyway, I'm back. So Cain got in his feelings. He got mad. He got angry. And then all of a sudden, the Lord said, listen, don't do what you're thinking about doing, because God already knew what was in Cain's heart. He already knew and came and said, don't do it. You have a choice. You have a choice to do the right thing or the wrong thing. And unfortunately, as we know, and as we read here, Cain did the wrong thing. He killed his brother. But God still provided, God replaced, of course, Abel with Seth, and we'll keep going after that, and talk about the descendants of Adam on chapter 5 tomorrow. But telling y'all, Cain thought he was gonna get away with it. He was like, okay, somebody gonna kill me. The Lord said, oh no. He still protected him, even though he made him, like, he still, and that's another thing, y'all. It's like, even though he did wrong, guess what? The Lord still was protecting him in his own way, because Cain was like, I'd rather just die. Now I know, come on, 726. I'm no longer in the presence of the Lord, you no longer. And God said, no, I'm not gonna let nobody kill you. I'm gonna let you live this life out. You gonna have to deal with your consequences. And unfortunately, as we go through the Bible, we'll continue to see. But like, things just continue to go downhill, y'all. Continue to go downhill. So anyway, and then what ended up happening, child? Cain's son, or Cain's descendant, ended up doing the same thing, killing somebody. So it kind of just perpetuated a cycle of sin, right? So anyway, those are my thoughts on what we just read. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Leave your comments, leave your suggestions. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications on so you're notified when I post a video or go live. At we on Genesis chapter 5 tomorrow, y'all. Let's talk about it. Okay. I love y'all in real life. Bye, y'all. Child, Cain was doing